cruise airstrip and the start of round 5 of the South African National Off-Road Championship, the Bell Trans-Tongoland Challenge in northern KwaZulu-Natal. Getting towards the end of the race now and still first on the road without knowing about their pending disqualification, the Chepiks approached the waterhole. Having won every event which they entered this year, the Bell Trans-Tongoland wouldn't be their race. They did get out of here though. Second on the road, Richard Carolyn wasn't about to get stuck and attacked the mud hole head on. Reinicke and Houghton in the Toyota dealer team Land Cruiser was by now comfortably ahead, Coetzee and Leek having rolled their Castrol Hilux and made full use of their four-wheel drive advantage. After first getting lost and then running out of petrol, Rob Walk in a Super Pave race car was taking it very easy through the mud. The crowds were enjoying the antics of the cars and their crews, especially when Bucks Carolyn and Kenny Scholtjammer decided to put up a bit of a show. They were now effectively second behind Reinicke and Houghton. Lambert and Fourie in the Digidor Porsche had consolidated their position and were effectively third overall and second in class. With the results still provisional, Reinicke and Houghton took their third victory in the production category of the year, extending their championship lead over Coetzee and Leek, who finished fifth. Bark and Joubert took a well-deserved second.
Ja, ons is baie tevrede en baie gelukkig met ons vertoning. Ons het nou nog ons voorsprong so 'n bietjie meer vergroot op die nasionale kampioenskappe. Baie lekker roete. Ek het dit baie lekker geniet.
A number of protests are still under consideration about the overall and special category results, but provisionally Carolyn and Scholtjammer took the win ahead of Lambert and Fourie.
We crossed the line first. We finished ahead of everybody else. But out there today was a bit of a picnic. The marking was a little bit poor in places. Some people seem to take wrong turns and be short of marshal points. I'm not sure whether we aren't at this stage. But there's talk of it maybe, and then we don't know who's going to be the overall winner at this stage.
There was no doubt about the motorcycle category though, with Alfie Cox the clear leader. The riders generally took the mud hole much slower, being very careful of the slippery surface. Darryl Curtis had a comfortable lead in the 250 class and was still lying second overall, about 6 minutes behind Cox. Alex Vowles was about 3 minutes behind, second in class and third overall, and also wasn't about to throw it all away. Ray McLachlan, third in the 250s behind Curtis and Vowles, was the quickest through the mud. The event wreaked havoc with the quad races with only 2 finishes in the end. Struwig didn't know it yet, but he would also be excluded, and getting stuck here was probably the start of his frustration. Fortunately, help was at hand. Errol Dalton would lose his 2-point lead over Cox by finishing 5th overall and 2nd in the open class. So, Cox retakes the lead in the Motorcycle Championship with an overall and class win, while Dalton finished more than half an hour behind in 5th. Curtis took the 250 class. Pending the outcome of protests over the disqualifications, Christopher van der Merwe took the victory over the only other finisher, John Craig Costello.